Welcome to my channel, Valuable Coins All World. If you've ever wondered if those old coins you have lying around could be worth a fortune, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're diving into some of the rarest US coins, revealing their jaw-dropping values that will leave you amazed. Stick with us till the end. You won't want to miss what these hidden treasures could be worth. Let's get started. Top 1. In the vast and electrifying world of American coin collecting, certain coins stand out not just for their size or weight, but for the sheer presence they command in hand and in history. Among them, the Eisenhower $1 coin holds a place of distinction. Large, bold, and striking, the 1971 Eisenhower dollar with the D mint mark, produced at the Denver Mint, is a coin that continues to capture the imagination of collectors and historians alike. With its gleaming silver tone, patriotic symbolism, and potential for remarkable value, this coin is far more than a piece of metal. It's a story etched in copper, clad in mystery, and in some rare cases, worth a staggering fortune. The Eisenhower dollar series began in 1971, created to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower, commander of Allied forces in World War II and 34th President of the United States. It was also the first circulating dollar coin issued by the United States since the peace dollar ceased production in 1935. The coin was meant to carry not just economic value, but national pride, and its release was closely followed by a public eager to see a modern large dollar coin back in their hands. The 1971 D. Eisenhower dollar stands out immediately due to its size and heft. Weighing 22.68 grams and measuring 38.1 millimeters in diameter with a thickness of 2.58 millimeters, it's one of the largest coins minted for general circulation in the modern era. The D mint mark signifies that the coin was struck in Denver, and while millions were produced, only a handful were made under conditions that would later turn them into rarities of immense worth. Although many collectors refer to the 1971 D. Eisenhower dollar as a silver coin because of its brilliant silver hue, the truth lies deeper. The coins minted for general circulation at Denver in 1971 were actually composed of a copper core clad in layers of nickel, though some rare versions were struck in silver for special sets. The copper-nickel composition was designed to mimic silver's appearance without its high cost, yet some experimental and error coins did feature unusual compositions, possibly struck on silver-clad planchets or transitional blanks intended for different mint products. These anomalies are what transform an ordinary Eisenhower dollar into an extraordinary find. The design itself is rich with meaning. The obverse features a powerful portrait of President Eisenhower, sculpted by Frank Gasparo. His stern, determined expression honors his leadership during one of the most critical eras in global history. The reverse, also designed by Gasparo, depicts an eagle landing on the moon, inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia. This image links the legacy of American leadership with the triumph of American innovation, tying Eisenhower's vision of progress with the reality of space exploration. But what truly makes the 1971 D. Eisenhower dollar shine in the eyes of collectors is the possibility of rare mint errors and incredibly preserved specimens. Like all mass-produced coins, the potential for mistakes during minting always exists. And when it comes to large coins like the Eisenhower dollar, those errors can be even more dramatic and valuable. Some of the most coveted errors include double die strikes, where elements of the coin's design, such as the lettering in Liberty, "In God We Trust," or even Eisenhower's profile, appear double due to a misaligned die. These doubled elements often go unnoticed to the casual observer, but under magnification, they become the hallmarks of rarity and desirability. Another highly valuable error involves off-metal strikes. There are examples of Eisenhower dollars mistakenly struck on planchets intended for other denominations or different years, like silver planchets or even foreign coin blanks. These errors are extremely rare and are often discovered decades after the coins have entered circulation. A 1971 D. Eisenhower dollar struck on a silver planchet, or one with a unique alloy mix, could command astronomical prices from high-end collectors and auction houses. Then there's the quality of the strike and overall condition. Most Eisenhower dollars from circulation show signs of heavy wear, due to their use in casinos and everyday commerce. Finding one in brilliant uncirculated condition, with full luster, sharp detail, and no signs of contact marks, is an incredible feat when submitted to grading services like PCGS or NGC. These top-condition coins can receive grades of MS65, MS66, or even MS67, a grade so rare for a 1971 D. Eisenhower that collectors will pay a premium for the chance to own one. The combination of size, historical tribute, potential errors, and limited high-grade survivors has made the 1971 D. Eisenhower dollar a key target in the numismatic world. Many collectors who dismissed the series in its early years now hunt for pristine examples, and the prices these coins can fetch continue to climb year after year. And then, of course, there are those truly astonishing finds. Those coins that seem like legends until they surface in real life. One such 1971 D. Eisenhower dollar, preserved in extraordinary condition and struck with a highly unusual composition, made headlines after appearing in a premier auction. The bidding was fierce, with top collectors competing to add this one-of-a-kind coin to their prized holdings. When the final gavel fell, this impressive piece of American minting history was sold for an almost unbelievable amount. That single Eisenhower dollar, with its dazzling surfaces, potential error origins, and impeccable strike, was valued at $212,000. Yes, one coin, minted to be worth just $1, was sold for a jaw-dropping sum of $212,000. It's a figure that leaves most people stunned. How could such value be hidden in something so common? But that's the thrill of numismatics, the realization that treasures still exist in plain sight, waiting to be discovered by those with the knowledge and curiosity to seek them out. The 1971 D. Eisenhower dollar is more than a coin. It's a monument in metal, a tribute to leadership, exploration, and the American spirit. It represents an era, a technological leap, and the potential for greatness hidden in even the most ordinary places. For collectors, it's a reminder that within every roll of coins, every forgotten change jar, or dusty coin album, there could lie something historic, something spectacular. So the next time you come across an Eisenhower dollar, especially one from 1971 with the Denver mint mark, don't dismiss it as just another coin. Study it, feel its weight, examine its details. Because you might just be holding more than $1, you could be holding a piece of history, a hidden gem, a rare find that, with the right combination of rarity, error, and preservation, could be worth not one, not 10, but a staggering $212,000. Top 2. In the richly detailed world of American coin collecting, the Eisenhower $1 coin stands as one of the most iconic and commanding pieces ever produced by the United States Mint. With its large diameter, bold imagery, and powerful symbolism, the Eisenhower dollar represents a proud chapter in the nation's numismatic history. But among all the coins in this beloved series, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar with the D mint mark holds a special place, especially when it comes to rare varieties, minting errors, and top-condition examples that command astonishing value in the collector market. One such specimen has even reached an incredible auction price of over $200,000, proving that not all treasure lies buried underground. Some of it may be hiding right in your pocket change. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar minted in Denver, the D mint mark clearly visible beneath President Dwight D. Eisenhower's neck on the obverse, is a coin that demands attention. This coin was produced during the second full year of the Eisenhower series, which began in 1971 to honor both the late president and the Apollo 11 moon landing. It served not only as a tribute to one of the most influential military and political leaders of the 20th century, but also as a celebration of America's giant leap into space. In every sense, this coin was designed to be more than a simple piece of currency. It was created as a statement of national pride, measuring an impressive 38.1 millimeters in diameter and weighing 22.68 grams. The 1972 D. Eisenhower dollar is the largest circulating coin of its era. It has a thickness of 2.58 millimeters, and though it shines with a brilliant silver appearance, its core composition is primarily copper with a nickel outer layer. However, collectors often refer to it as silver due to the reflective finish and bright metallic look. Interestingly, the coin's actual composition is sometimes the subject of error finds, because during transitional minting years, some coins were mistakenly struck on silver-clad planchets or foreign blanks, leading to extraordinarily rare variants. The obverse of the coin displays a striking profile of President Eisenhower, stern and dignified, facing left. The detailed sculpting of his features captures the strength and determination of a man who led Allied forces to victory in World War II and then guided the nation through the Cold War as president. On the reverse, an American bald eagle descends upon the surface of the moon, its wings spread wide, a direct adaptation of the Apollo 11 mission insignia. Surrounding the design are 13 stars representing the original colonies, a reminder of America's origins and its growth through vision and courage. But for collectors, what elevates the 1972 D. Eisenhower dollar from interesting to extraordinary are the rare types, mint errors, and pristine grades that make a select few of these coins worth a small fortune. The most famous collectible aspect of the 1972 Eisenhower dollar comes from the fact that this year features three distinct reverse varieties, types 1, 2, and 3, each with subtle differences in the depiction of Earth behind the eagle. These varieties are found only in Philadelphia minted coins, but Denver coins, like the 1972 D, have their own stories to tell. While the reverse type does not vary in the Denver minted issue, what truly makes the 1972 D. Eisenhower stand out are its rare mint errors and superb preservation. Collectors have uncovered a range of fascinating errors in 1972 D dollars. These include double die obverse, where inscriptions such as Liberty, In God We Trust, or the date itself appears slightly doubled due to a misalignment in the die creation process. Coins exhibiting such doubling, especially when combined with a bright, uncirculated finish, become instantly desirable. The off-metal errors are even more dramatic and significantly rarer. Some 1972 D. Eisenhower dollars were struck on planchets intended for foreign coins or silver collector issues. These coins are lighter or heavier than standard, with different metallic tones and distinctive ring sounds when dropped. Off-metal strikes are highly sought after by serious numismatists, and they often become centerpiece coins in world-class collections. Another exciting possibility is the discovery of coins with clipped planchets, where a portion of the coin appears to be missing due to an incomplete blank or off-center strikes, which result in part of the design being misaligned or cut off. Coins with broad strikes, die cracks, or cuds can also command premium value depending on how dramatic and unique the error appears. Yet, even without an error, condition alone can drive the price of a 1972 D. Eisenhower dollar into the stratosphere. Most Eisenhower dollars were heavily used in circulation or by casinos, meaning they show wear, scratches, or dulling over time. Finding one in perfect condition, untouched by years of handling, is increasingly rare. Coins that earn a grade of MS66 or MS67 by professional grading agencies like NGC or PCGS are highly sought after. The larger the coin, the more difficult it is to achieve such a high grade due to the ample surface area vulnerable to marks and blemishes. In one of the most astonishing numismatic moments in recent years, a 1972 D. Eisenhower dollar surfaced at auction in absolutely pristine condition. It was a jaw-droppingly flawless example, gleaming with its original mint luster, free from contact marks, and certified by a top-tier grading agency. Combined with a known minting anomaly that rendered it even rarer, this coin attracted immense attention from elite collectors around the globe. When the bidding ended and the final hammer fell, this coin reached a sale price that made headlines. It sold for $202,000. That's right, an Eisenhower dollar, once minted for everyday circulation and often dismissed as bulky or common, fetched a staggering total of $202,000. It's a reminder that in the world of coins, what lies beneath the surface can be more valuable than anyone expects. A coin that once sat in someone's pocket, maybe even used in a vending machine or dropped on a casino floor, transformed into a national treasure due to a perfect blend of rarity, condition, and history. What does this mean for collectors and casual coin enthusiasts? It means opportunity. It means that the coins sitting in old jars, passed down from grandparents, or picked up at estate sales may be far more valuable than they appear. The 1972 D. Eisenhower dollar, especially when bearing a rare mint error or preserved in near-perfect condition, is living proof of that. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner in the fascinating field of numismatics, the Eisenhower dollar is a series you can't afford to ignore. And the 1972 D? That's a coin worth hunting for. Because one day, it could turn out to be not just a piece of history in your hand, but a piece of fortune. The next time you come across a 1972 Eisenhower dollar with the D mint mark, take a closer look. Examine the details, weigh it carefully, check for errors, and above all, preserve its condition. You just might be holding the next great treasure, the next record breaker, the next Eisenhower dollar that could one day be worth a life-changing $202,000. Top 3. In the captivating and often surprising world of American coin collecting, certain coins rise above the rest, not simply because of their age or metal, but because of the stories they tell and the mysteries they carry. One such remarkable piece is the 1974 Eisenhower $1 coin, struck without a mint mark. Large, bold, and silver in appearance, this coin has become a symbol of American strength and vision, as well as a hidden treasure for collectors who know where to look. Although it was produced for general circulation, some rare and extraordinary examples of this coin have stunned the numismatic community with their value, one of them even selling for a jaw-dropping amount of $185,000. The Eisenhower dollar, introduced in 1971, was the first circulating dollar coin minted by the United States since the peace dollar ended production in 1935. Named after President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the coin honored not only the Supreme Allied Commander of World War II and 34th U.S. President, but also paid tribute to the Apollo 11 moon landing. A nod to America's achievements in both leadership and exploration. For a coin to embody such grand ideals, it had to make a powerful impression. And the Eisenhower dollar did just that. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar, particularly the one without a mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, is a coin that collectors continue to chase for its size, design, and potential rarity. It weighs 22.68 grams, measures a commanding 38.1 millimeters in diameter, and has a thickness of 2.58 millimeters. Its round shape, shining silver tone, and substantial feel make it unlike most modern American coins. Though the outer color suggests silver, the actual composition is copper with a nickel cladding. However, due to errors or special minting conditions, there have been discoveries of coins with unusual compositions, making certain 1974 Eisenhower dollars far more valuable than their everyday counterparts. What truly makes this coin stand out is not only its physical attributes but also its symbolic design. The obverse features a bold profile of President Eisenhower, designed by Frank Gasparo. His gaze is steady, his jawline strong, a reflection of the man who led America through both war and peace. The reverse shows a magnificent bald eagle landing on the surface of the moon, its talons grasping an olive branch. Behind it, the Earth rises in the background, creating a scene inspired by the Apollo 11 mission. The imagery is more than decorative, it is deeply patriotic, tying America's military legacy with its triumph in space exploration. While millions of Eisenhower dollars were minted in 1974, only a few survive in exceptional condition. Even fewer contain the kind of mint errors or unique characteristics that send their value soaring. These are the coins that collectors dream of, coins that escaped the chaos of circulation, remained untouched by time, or were struck in such a way that they defied the norms of mass production. Among the most exciting finds are double die errors, where elements of the design, such as Liberty, the date, or Eisenhower's features, appear doubled. This occurs when a die is improperly manufactured, producing a subtle but noticeable ghosting effect on the coin. These double die errors can be quite dramatic or incredibly subtle, but when authenticated, they become instant collector's items. Then there are off-metal errors. Coins accidentally struck on planchets intended for a different denomination or composition. For example, some Eisenhower dollars from the era were struck on silver-clad blanks reserved for collector sets. If such a blank was mistakenly used for a regular Philadelphia Mint coin, the result would be an extremely rare and valuable hybrid. These off-metal strikes are highly coveted, especially when paired with exceptional condition and a clear strike. Another error to look out for is the off-center strike. These coins show a design that is not properly aligned with the edges of the coin, resulting in missing or skewed features. When the date and most of the main details are still visible, these off-center coins become one-of-a-kind showpieces that generate excitement at auctions. Other rare traits include die cracks, where a fracture in the die leaves a raised line across the surface of the coin. Clipped planchets, where part of the coin appears missing, and cuts, where a broken die leaves a blank raised area. Even small die breaks or mechanical doubling can increase a coin's value significantly, especially when combined with rarity and top-grade condition. The condition of the coin itself is one of the most critical elements in determining value. Most Eisenhower dollars were circulated heavily, used in casinos, vending machines, and everyday transactions. As a result, they often show significant wear. Finding a 1974 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar in uncirculated condition, free from scratches, contact marks, or tarnish, is rare. Coins that have been preserved carefully and graded professionally, especially those that achieve MS-66 or MS-67, become incredibly desirable. Point one such coin shocked the collecting world not long ago. A 1974 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark, preserved in stunning uncirculated condition and displaying a rare minting error, was submitted to a top grading agency. It earned one of the highest known grades for the issue and was declared one of the finest examples in existence. When it went to auction, collectors from across the country eagerly competed to own this piece of history. The bids rose rapidly, fueled by its rarity, beauty, and historical importance. In the end, this $1 coin, intended for everyday use, sold for the staggering price of $185,000. Yes, a coin you might overlook in a drawer or dismiss as change turned out to be worth $185,000. It's an astonishing reminder that in the world of numismatics, every detail matters, and even the most ordinary objects can hide extraordinary value. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark serves as a symbol of hidden potential. It's a coin that tells a story of America's leadership, its ambitions in space, and its mastery of minting. For collectors, it's a thrilling challenge to find that one perfect piece among millions. For everyone else, it's a reason to look closer at what we so often take for granted. The next time you come across a large, silver-colored coin with President Eisenhower's profile on the front and a majestic eagle on the moon on the back, don't ignore it. Look closely. Check for errors. Consider the condition. Because that coin in your hand might be more than just a dollar, it might be a door to the past, a glimpse into American history, and possibly the key to a fortune. You never know when the coin you're holding is the one that could be worth not just its face value, but an incredible $185,000.